What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Game Freak. With 2024 coming to a close, my game hunting adventures are also coming to a close. Uh, I'm going to continue game hunting in 2025 and I'm going to make videos on it. But me and the wife have agreed that I would not do any more game hunting for the remainder of the year. And it's not because anyone's being bossy or anything like that. It's because we have the holidays coming up and she wants to be able to get me something that I don't already have. So I said, I'll lay off like any games or consoles or anything that I need, and instead she wants me to write stuff down that I want and need so she can have an idea what to get me for Christmas, which I think is fair, even though she doesn't have to get me anything. I mean, I'm a grown man. If I want to go out and buy some stuff, I can just go get it. But, I think it's just the point of it. It's for Christmas and stuff. So I agreed to it. So what I am going to do is, I went out and I game hunted quite often in 2024. In fact, almost too often. And it kind of sucks that I didn't record every single time that I went out, but I did make quite a few game hunting videos. Now I am going to show you the 10 games, and I got a hell of a lot more than 10 games, but 10 games that really, I'm really happy that I have in my collection. Now, these are the 10 that I have probably played the most since I've bought these games. So they're going to range anything from PS1, uh, 3DS, up to PS5 even. So there's some retro and modern games in this list, and then after I tell you what game it is, I'll show you about 10 seconds of gameplay of each of these games. Nothing too crazy on the gameplay. So let's dive into this. These are my top 10 that I picked up in 2024. I can't wait to do it again in 2025. So this one was recent. I ended up getting this at Torg when I was there at the Gaming Expo in Columbus. And I used to have this game on the PS2, and I'm not real sure what happened to it. Like I said, I think a lot of my games came up missing during my move, and that happened quite often for a few years at that time because I was in a band and everything, so we were moving all over, and some of my games just came up missing. So I was so happy to find this at Torg. There was only one vendor there that had it, and that is Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Absolutely love this game. Some people might not think it's a banger. I think it's a banger because I love horror movies. I love Evil Dead. Love Bruce Campbell, and he voices himself in this, so it's great. I mean, just a lot of corny one-liners and stuff, but it has blood, gore, guts. Absolutely love it, and it has that horror comedy. So, Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick. Here's some gameplay.
Cool.
So the next games on this list is actually a complete series. So there's three of them, and they are on two different consoles. One's on the PS2, and then there's part three of this on the PS3. I bought these in two different spots. The first two I bought at a local retro store called The Void, which is absolutely awesome. It is now my favorite retro gaming store in my area. It's still kind of a drive for me to get there because I live in the middle of nowhere, but well worth the drive, well worth the gas. You can find so much shit there. It's awesome. And the other disc I found was at the Torg Gaming Convention to complete this series, and I absolutely love it. And that series I am talking about is Max Payne. This is on the PS2. Loved this game. This was such like a, I don't know, ahead of its time when this game came out. It was so good. It still is good. I just went through it again and absolutely loved it. I'm currently playing this. One of the many games I've been playing is Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. This is also on the PS2. Um, it's almost night and day the way this feels compared to the first Max Payne. It's not a bad thing. I'm not like knocking Max Payne, but for some reason this one just seemed a little bit more smooth. And I am in the middle of completing that. That's a hard game, but a lot of fun. And Max Payne 3 for the PS3. This is a Max Payne that I have not played yet. So I didn't want to start that until I completed the story in 1 and 2. I can't wait to do this. This looks really fun. I mean, Max Payne was just a great series. I want to see how it ends. This is it right here. So we will see. Here's some gameplay of all three Max Paynes, about 10 seconds each. Next on the list is, of all places, I found this at GameStop, and this is a PS5 game. This is part two. I've never played the first one. I've never even heard of this game, to be honest. I just seen the back of the box. It looked very intriguing. I did not know that I was going to get like a deluxe set of this when I bought it, and it was only, and I think it was $20, maybe something like that. But it looked amazing. Everyone knows I'm a huge flying shoot 'em up fan, and this is a different kind of shoot 'em up. This is Everspace 2, and this is the Stellar Edition. Comes in this thick box. I mean, the game is in a steel case. Uh, just awesome. It has a booklet in here. It came with a bunch of other goodies like stickers and posters and stuff like that. Absolutely amazing game. It's a huge, huge game. This is not like most flying shoot 'em ups. It's like a open world flying shoot 'em up. I mean, you're going all over on different planets, different galaxies. Absolutely amazing. It has a really complex system to it. It's I couldn't even explain it to you. I mean, it's so detailed. What you can do to your ships, how you can sell your ship, get a different ship, upgrade your ship, your missiles, your guns, everything. Just an absolute blast of a game. And sometimes even if you're not like in combat with people, just exploring the huge world and galaxy is just a blast. So take a look at Everspace 2. Okay, so next we have probably, oh man, this is probably in my top three games that I bought this year. And again, I got this at GameStop. Usually, I don't find too many hidden gems at GameStop. It's usually retro game stores where you just find stuff that you never heard of. Well, I never heard of this game at all. And this was on the PS4. And it is a side scrolling just masterpiece. If you've never played this game, I highly recommend it. There is no way that you wouldn't like this game. This is Valfaris. This game is absolutely awesome. It's a stunning game, like looks, everything. It has everything. I mean, the guns that you have, the weapons, everything, the kills. It just has blood, guts, uh, awesome soundtrack. If you're into like metal music and some double kick on the drums, you're gonna dig the soundtrack on this. It's just a rock and roll, heavy metal, kick your ass, shoot 'em up, side-scrolling game. It's non-stop action, and really cool thing is at the end of the levels, you like look at the camera and you start headbanging and stuff, and it's just such a great game. There is no way that you could play this game and not like it. Val Ferris is the shit. Check out a little short clip of some gameplay of this. Next up, we have God, I can't even talk. You know what it is? My spidey sense is kicking in. It's this damn coffee. Anyway, this is a game I picked up at the Void. Again, awesome retro store or retro game store. This is for the PS4. I believe this came out in what 2018 or something like that. And I stayed away from it because it was getting really bad reviews. Apparently there was like tons of bugs in it and stuff like that. And then I just recently started seeing these reviews change, and now they're saying it was a masterpiece and everything else. And I was like, I don't know. And that is Days Gone. I recently just did a complete overview on this, a review. Absolutely amazing game. Um, I don't know if I'd quite say masterpiece, because my standards are so high. Ever since I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I kind of compare every game to that now. I mean, modern games. And there has been nothing since Red Dead 2 that has came out that has even came close to that game. But Days Gone is an absolute blast, and I didn't know if I would really enjoy it as much as I did, because I kind of got zombied out, man, because back in the day I played so much Resident Evil, and then The Last of Us. I just kind of got zombied out watching the Walking Dead series and stuff like that. And then this came out like right around them times when The Walking Dead was out. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm sick of zombies and stuff. But in this game, they're not called zombies. They're called freakers, and they are fucking freaky, and they do some crazy shit, and they make some freaky noises too. But Days Gone, I do highly recommend this. This is another open world game. It's a survival game. Absolutely amazing. Really cool. Check it out. I'll show you a short clip of the game. Check it out. The gameplay. Check it out. She is your So the next game probably shocked my audience, especially the ones that have been following me for a while, because they know that I am not a fan of this franchise. In fact, I just recently bought this, and I bought it the same day I bought Days Gone at the Void. The guy there said, hey, he gave me a good deal, and he said if I didn't like it, I could bring it back in a week, and he'd give me a full refund. But he said, I guarantee that you'll like it, and you're most likely going to come back for the sequel, because I guarantee you're going to have that much fun. And I was like, I don't know. We'll see about that, because I hate this series and I hate the character. But it is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. And I got to tell you, he was right. This game is absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad that, I listened to the guy, and I went into the game with a very open mind, because I'm not a fan of Link as a character. I'm still not a fan of Link as a character, but the way this game was put together just made it worth it. This is an excellent, excellent game. I can see why it got the awards that it received. It's just a damn good game. It's a beautiful game. It's challenging, and just a lot of fun. I mean, even to explore the battle, techniques in it and everything. It's just an all around great game. So if you've never played Breath of the Wild and maybe you weren't a Zelda fan like I am, I still don't like the old Zelda games, but this is a great game. If you've never played it, go check it out. Here's some gameplay. Next, we have a PlayStation 1 game, and I got this at a retro game store that just recently, well, I shouldn't say recently, maybe like a year and a half or so ago. Went into our nearest mall, which is about 45 minutes away from here, and it was called Ready Up. And I used to absolutely love this game. A lot of my friends laughed at me for it, but I was intrigued by the character. And if you remember the game Lemmings, where you had to have people follow you and stuff, it's kind of like that. And I'm not even a Lemmings fan, but there are some aspects in the game where it is kind of like that. But it's a just a hard game to explain. It's comical. It's visually beautiful. For the time this game came out, like the cutscenes are amazing for the PS5. I mean, well ahead of its time. And the story is, you know, it's charming, it's kind of funny, and it's kind of sad at the same time, but it's such a fun game, man. I think people just need to give it a chance and they would like it, but it might not be your thing, you know. Everyone has their own preference, and that is Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. Uh, just a funny game, man. If you've never played it, here is some gameplay. Maybe this will change your mind on it, and maybe it'll kind of say, hey, man, I kind of want to check that out. But check out this gameplay. Okay, so the last game, the 10th game, is, this is tough. I actually just recently got this because I've never played it before, and I'm a huge fan of this franchise, but it is the one game that I never played before, and it was on the 3DS. And I just got this at the Tour Gaming Expo. This is hard to rate. I don't know which game I like better, Valfaris or this, and that is Metroid Samus Returns on the Nintendo 3DS. This game is amazing. I am so glad that I finally own this game. Like I said, I've played every Metroid game. Every Metroid game. But for some reason, I have never played Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. I guess it's because 3DS is a handheld I didn't really collect too much for, so I kind of just overlooked a lot of games, and I regret that I did now. I wish I would have played this game a long time ago. I just started this up, I think 2 days ago, so I haven't finished it yet. Um, I haven't really sat down and played for hours at a time, but maybe like 45 minutes at a time. So I probably have like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours into this game, if that, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, somewhere around there. But either way, it it looks beautiful, it plays beautiful, and I'm having an absolute blast. I don't know how long the game is. I might be near the end. Who knows, man? I don't know how big a lot of the 3DS games are, but I am having a blast on that game, and it's hard to choose which one is number one and number two, that or Valfaris. I love them both. So, Metroid Samus Returns, if you've never played this, oh man, I've been looking for this game for probably 3 months now, and every time I find it, like on Amazon and stuff, I'm about to order it, and then it says they're sold out. And I've went to every retro gaming store around like my vicinity, and they never have it. They always say they can order it for me, and they want like $70 for it, and I was like, no, that's all right. I'll find it somewhere. I can probably find it cheaper than that. And I did at Torg. I ended up getting this thing, and it was $40. They would not go a penny lower on the thing, so they were dead set on that. And I was like, you know what? That's the cheapest I've seen it, so I'm jumping on it. So check out this gameplay, badass game. Okay, so those are my 10 favorite picks of the year, man. I'm really happy with these picks. I can't wait to start back up in 2025 doing some more game hunting videos. I'm really looking forward to that. This kind of gives me time to make a list on the games I am searching for, or consoles, or handhelds, or whatever. So I am looking forward to doing some more of these. I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch the video. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, let the Game Freak Army help you. What we do is we just ask you to type in the word content if you make content on your YouTube channel in the comments section. Type in content, and all of my subscribers will, if they see that and they go in the comment section, I can't guarantee they are gonna, but this is a way to try to help everyone out. Just type in content. If they see that word content, they will go to your page and they will subscribe, because we're all here to help out each other. So feel free to do so, and let me know what you guys think of these pickups. Do you let me know which game you like the best out of the 10 that I just showed you. So again, thanks for watching, and until the next video, game on, everybody.